Hi, it's DModernHarmony or Danielle. This is a blog or vlog, whatever you want to call it, about what do you want to read after you read The Hunger Games? I know a lot of people who have recently finished The Hunger Games and are all like, I don't know what I want to read. It's so good. What am I supposed to read next? So, falling within the same genre of like post-apocalyptic, messed up governments in the future, I have scoured the internet and I have found some books that look interesting. Very interesting. Don't mind my hair, I just took a shower, so it's all crazy curly. Yeah, look at that, it's nice and crazy curly and kind of damp still. So yeah, don't mind the hair. My bangs. So I made a little list of books that I think all of you out there who have finished The Hunger Games should read. Now I talked about another book in a previous video, and it's called I can never read the title. I don't know. It's really Divergent? Divergent. I don't know. I have trouble reading that word. I think it's Divergent. Yeah, I'll put the name in the author at the bottom of the screen, so don't worry about it. You'll definitely get it. So the list. So of course, after you read The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay, I'm still on Mockingjay, as in my previous video. I'm kind of like slowly reading it because I don't want it to be over. I just want it to be like forever because I'm upset. I'm gonna just be an emotional wreck when it's over. So I scoured the internet, finding a list of books that I will read next. So, books that have the same post-apocalyptic feel as The Hunger Games. So The Maze Runner is supposed to be really good. I've read up a bit on each of these books, so I'll try to explain what each book means. And most of these are trilogies, more than one book. So The Maze Runner is about like this kid. I don't remember names. I'm really bad with names. Like, even in the new book I'm reading, I'm like, I just remember one guy, the main guy's name is Four, and then there's like Peter, and then there's like Christina, and the main character goes from being Beatrice to Trish. I know she changes her name. So that's part of the Divergent. Divergent. I want to say it's Divergent. So yeah, so that's part of that one. That is, I'm pretty sure, a trilogy. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think there is. On the website where I was reading little blurbs about it and like comments about it, it said it was a trilogy. So, okay, let's move on talking into it. So The Maze Runner, yeah. It's about this boy who wakes up in a maze and has no idea who. The only thing he remembers is his name. So they're in this maze, and like at night they get like trapped in the section of maze they're in, and then in the morning the walls move and they get to run free in the maze, and like food gets given to them and all that stuff, if I remember correctly. And then every like 20 odd days or something, a new member gets added to the maze, but instead a girl shows up. So interesting. Do they escape the maze? And then I think this is either just 2 books or there might be a 3rd book. The second one is this, then the second book is basically what happens after they get out of the maze. What else do we have? Okay, so another series that I want to bring up is called Matched. Again, it's about this is more, I find, a book towards girls because of the romantic part of it. It's basically about like a future society, and like the government, I guess, chooses who you're going to marry, and this girl's like, I don't know, I think I'm in love with someone else. So this whole The second book's called Crossed. Yeah, Crossed. And the third book, I'm not sure what it's called, but it comes out soon. It's fairly new. My friend painted my nails for me. I was at her house. So, they're nice and blue. Sorry, that was like really a needy moment. So yeah, Cross looks actually really interesting. It actually, I'm like, I want to read it, but I'm a sucker for romance. Big sucker for romance. I'm always like, hee romance. And then the last book series, well, there's two more I kind of want to talk about. Another one is called The Giver, and I actually read the first book of The Giver in grade 7. Now, this book, it's very good in the beginning, and it's very, it's actually very intriguing in the beginning, but then, when the main character runs away with this kid that he's trying to save from being killed, I don't really remember why exactly he's being killed. I think maybe it was because he was a twin or something, and they're trying to get to, like, this bigger city, and, like, the way it ends is just like, what happened? Like, what on earth? Like, it just, the way the first book ends is so, like, I still remember the ending. It's so, like, out there, and so, like, WTF? Like, where did this even come from? And then, like, are they dead? Are they alive? I'm so confused. So then you have to read the second and the third book. But I never read the second and third book. I didn't even know it was a trilogy. I just read the first book in school. It's a thinker. It's good. It's fairly interesting, very different, even for that whole different, I guess even for the whole idea of, like, the different apocalyptic future thing. It's a little different for even that. And my last book series, I'm not sure how many books are in this series. I want to say it's 3, but I just have this feeling it might be more. Excuse me, I yawned. It's called The City of Ember. I think Ember, yes, City of Ember. The movie came out in 2008, and I haven't read the books. I did watch the movie. I enjoyed it a lot, actually. A whole lot, actually. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so it's about these people. The main character is about a girl and a boy. I don't remember the girl's name. I just remember the boy's name because his name was Dune. So they live in this underground city because our world was destroyed. So to save humanity, they lock everyone underground for 200 years, and there's, like, this box, and in the box is a map to get out of Ember, which is, like, the city's name, the name of the city. And then this whole thing happens where the generator starts to go out, and the box is missing, and the main character finds the box, and her friend Dune try to figure out how to get everyone out of the box. Tries to figure out how to get everyone out of the underground city before they all die and perish. So yeah, the movie was really good. It was just the first book. I wish they did the second book, because I kind of want to. I'm going to read them, though, probably, most likely. So, those are some books that might interest you if you are into kind of the whole future apocalyptic thing of the Hunger Games and, like, the future thing. Yeah. So, those are the books I suggest you read after you read The Hunger Games. They're all trilogies, so they should keep you reading long into the night and making you want to buy more books and spend more money. So yeah. So I guess I will leave you like Katniss I guess I'll leave you the way Katniss salutes all of her friends. Like, haha. So, except it's like higher, like that. So, bye.